Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie if this is your first time here, and today I created this easy summer bronze look for you. I hope you like it. It's really easy to create, like I said. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I already did my face just to speed up the process of this video. But I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face now since this is the purpose of this look. And for this I'm going to be using the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and I'm going to be mixing all of these bronzer shades, especially the shimmer ones since we're going for a more bronze look today. You just want to bring a little bit on your nose just to kind of like give the illusion of a little suntan. Okay. And then for blush, I'm going to be using one of the shades from the Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette. And I'm going to be using this orange shade over here. Okay. Then on top of that, I'm going to be using this blush here from Milani, which is very well loved. I actually hit pan already. And this is in the shade Luminoso. Now for highlighter, I'm going to be using this highlight right here from Dose of Colors, and this is from the Desi Katie collab, and this is in the shade Fuego, and it looks like this. And I'm just putting that on the top of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the chin, the Cupid's bow, and then on the top of the brows. Alright. And then on top of that, because I do want a little bit something more gold, more bronzed, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. Looks like this. How pretty is that color? I love this shade. And I'm only going to be using this shade on the top of my cheekbones. I really don't want it everywhere else. And then just kind of to blend that line I'm going to go back with my blush brush and then just blend everything in. Okay. And then with my powder brush, I'm going to go in and kind of just blend in the rest of the highlight. Okay. I'm just going to clean up the bottom of the cheekbones right here. And for this, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and this is in the shade 20 light medium. And then I'm just gonna let that sit there just to kind of bake and clean up that area. So while we're doing that, I'm going to start on my eyes. And for that, I'm going to be using my Hello Charmer palette. And I'm gonna be using a couple of shades from this palette. So to start off, I'm going to be using the shade Premium, which is this shade right here. Alright, and then the next shade I'm going to be using is this shade here. And this is the name of this is Spoiler. And this shade is just a little bit more, it's just a little bit more orange, more yellow than the first one that I used. And then just something a little bit more warm, I'm going to be using this other shade here. And this is in the shade Cup of Joe. And then with the same shade, I'm going to be using, I'm going to be applying that on my bottom lash line. for my lid, I'm going to be using this shade here, and this is in the shade Copper. And this is from the brand, I don't know if you can see it because the brand's right here on the top, but it's from Mellow Cosmetics. I do have a coupon code with them, so I will link it somewhere on the screen and on the description box. So if you guys want to use my code and get some money off on this and help y'all girl out, I would really appreciate that. So I'm just going to apply this shade with my finger. And just apply all over the lid. And that's such a pretty shade, you guys. I really love this shade. Just something soft. Alright, and then for my inner corner and my brow bone, I'm going to be going in with the same highlight shade with those of colors and the shade Fuego. Now for my lash line, I'm going to be using this eyeliner here from MAC, and this is in the shade Costa Riche. It's more of a reddish brown tone, which I really love for my brown eyes. And I'm gonna go in again with that same shade from the Hello Charmer palette, Cup of Joe. And I'm just gonna intensify that bottom lash line. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit of eyeliner on my top lash line, and I'm going to use this liner here from HausLabs, and this is in the shade Wispy. Okay, just like that. Nothing too dramatic because I do want this look to be simple. Yeah, just simple. Okay, now for mascara, I'm going to be using my favorite mascara, which is from L'Oreal, and this is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. Now for lashes, I am going to be using just my oldies but a goodie, my lashes from Ardell, and these are just the Wispy lashes. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the same liquid liner that I used on my top lash line. I'm just going to cover the lash band a little bit. Alright, and now I'm gonna just dust this off. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and set everything with this NYX Bear With Me setting spray. Alright, you guys, and this is the final look.